Hey guys, I'm here today to give you a very quick and basic tutorial on learning to program Autodesk Maya for beginners. This is part 2 of the series where we'll be learning the 3 basic commands of modeling, and if you're just starting out with Maya, I suggest you check out part 1 in order to learn how to change your different views. So we're going to start with learning the polygonal modeling tools. So make sure in this little drop down menu's top left that you click down and select polygons. This changes the menu to suit the needs of every different type of tool. So when you're in the polygon menu, we're going to go to Create, Polygon Primitives, and we're going to use a sphere first. You're given the options of all these different shapes, but we're going to start out with a sphere. So click the sphere, and then click on your screen in the center or wherever you want it, and just drag out, and this is how you adjust the size of when you're first putting the model in the scene. So you want to click out and then click in, and this is how you select the model. So I'm going to click it, and we're going to first start with moving the model around the scene. So go to your left little menu tabs right here and click this little cone shape with the arrow. This is the move tool. You're given these 4 little options, the little square in the middle, and the 3 arrows. The 3 arrows represent your direction. You can see the Y is the green, down here to the left is your little key, the Z is the blue, and the X is the red. So I'm first going to move it in the X direction. So you just want to grab the end of this little arrow right here and just move it side to side. You can only go left or right now because it's in the X direction. And then you can grab your little green one to go up in the Y direction. And then your blue one to go in the X direction. Okay, and the center one, which is a square, this is to move it kind of in any direction you want. But it's really hard to judge where your model sits whenever you use that one. So I'd like to use either dimensions. So I'm just going to move it over here for a second, and then I'm going to zoom in. And to do this, like I said in the first tutorial, just hold down Alt and press your right mouse button. Okay, now we're going to move on to the Rotate tool. So under the Move tool, you see this little ball, the sphere with the little rotating arrow. So just click that, and you're given this little pop-up menu that kind of pops up in the center of it. It's because my model's kind of big. But like the same as the Move tool, they're all color coded. So if you want to rotate it in the X direction, just hit the red one and rotate, and just click it and just drag it up and down. If you want to go in the Z direction, just click the blue one, drag it around. And the same for the Y direction. This is going to be very useful in modeling, so you really need to get comfortable at adjusting these. The next one we're going to learn is the Scale tool, which is underneath these first 2. And it's the square with the 2 arrows. And when you first click it, make sure your model's selected, and you click it, and these 4 little boxes will pop up. Like the same as the first 2, the red is to adjust it to kind of scale it out in the X direction. The Y is to go, the green is to go in the Y direction, and the same for the blue into the Z direction. This middle one, this middle box that's kind of bluish, is to use it to scale up and down, like just to kind of make it bigger, smaller, not to kind of adjust its shape. But I'm going to make just a little quick surfboard, so I'm just going to scale it out. Scale it in. Let's see where I am. And I might have to rotate it back a little because it's kind of off. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's just a quick little surfboard I just made using the Rotate and Scale tool. So just practice these 3 commands because they're going to be very important in your modeling. And this concludes part 2 of the mini-series, Learning Maya for Beginners. Check out part 3 where I'll be showing you how to actually move the model automatically throughout the scene using the time slider.